Good day, YouTube. It's Libra Finesse here. Hope all is well. Hope everyone's enjoying my channel. Thank you for all the support, the likes, shares, the comments. I really love them. Keep them going. I just wanted to get on here today and talk about the way you feel about yourself. And does that affect the way that you treat others? Some say yes, some say no. Um, I've noticed with people that I've known personally when they're feeling a certain type of way, and again I can chalk this up to human nature, that their attitude is shitty with you, with themselves, with whoever they come into contact with. I'm guilty of it myself. Not as of recently, like I'm gonna say years ago, that was my thing. Like if I wasn't feeling good, I didn't want nobody around me who was feeling good. Like I don't know. I didn't understand energies and the way that things work back then. So if I wasn't feeling good, usually I would just shut down, and that's not healthy either. How many of you out there shut down when things aren't going your way, or you're feeling a certain type of way that just isn't the norm for you? Share your mind with me in the comments below and let me know. Now, in this day and age, today, I can honestly say, okay, when things aren't going right for me, I know how to tap into myself. I know how to get into my inner being and, turn things around for the good. I don't focus and dwell on the negative. I don't know if a lot of you have heard me mention that I recently started reading the book, The Miracle Power of Your Mind by Joseph Murphy, which I've heard about it before, but one of the YouTube bloggers that I follow, Trennis Henderson, shout out to him, he was talking about it. And I'm like, I need to go grab that book. So I'm reading that book more and more every day. And today I was reading a chapter where they talked about ignoring your negative thoughts. Like, I'm like, ooh, that's good, because I've been working on that. But it also gives the steps on how to do it. It gives examples of people who have done it. They call them case studies, people who have done it and how it's turned their life around. So I'm pretty good at ignoring shit in the physical, but when it comes to the mental, I haven't mastered that as of yet, but I feel like I'm very close to it. Because when negative things pop in my mind, I'm automatically switch it over to, what's going good in my life. Or I have a lot of affirmations that I will say. I have like a book full of affirmations that I'll say to myself that I remember. I have them in my mind, and I'll just repeat those over and over and over again. And then I'll start feeling good. Like it really works. Like what you feed into your mind, they say what you impregnate in your mind comes forth. It comes forth in your life, in your reality, in your being. So I want to know from people, when you feel bad, what do you do? Do you take it out on others, consciously or unconsciously? Do you shut down? Do you just not want to be around people? How do you handle it? Or are you able to mentally now flip the switch? Flip the switch, snap your fingers and be like, you know what? It's a great day. I woke up this morning. I did X, Y, and Z. I went outside. I walked the dog. I went swimming. Are you able to do that yet in your life? And if you're not, are you working on doing that? Do you have the tools that you feel like you need to accomplish that? Because we live and learn, and I feel like each one, reach one, teach one. The things that you learn, always pass it on to somebody else. I learn every day from whether it be listening to videos, watching a video, or talking to somebody that I know personally. I'm learning every day. Some things I don't, I pick up little tidbits here and there. I don't exactly mirror my life to someone else's, because what works for them may not work for me, and vice versa. But I'm always willing to give my advice. I'm always willing to accept advice and move forward, and then try to implement some of those advices that I got into my life, like for positive thinking and mental clarity and having a great attitude. I always remember seeing pictures, in different offices that I've worked in, or even doctor's offices, of them reaffirming how positive attitude is everything. When you have a positive attitude, you have a positive outlook on life. And even in your darkest moments, if you have a positive outlook, it's going to manifest in some form. Hell, I feel like it's manifesting when you wake up and you're breathing and you're walking and you're talking and you're eating and you're, having good conversation with people, or you have a relationship that you're happy about. I feel like it manifests in so many different forms. The list just goes on and on and on. So that also ties into just being grateful for what you have. Because if you're not grateful for what you have, you ain't gonna get shit else. And I feel like we learned that, and depending on what kind of household you grew up in, we learned that at a young age. Be thankful for what you got, and more will come. And that's even in my adult years, I'm realizing that. Like when I was living in my 2-bedroom apartment with just me and my kids, and it was small and it wasn't in the greatest of neighborhoods, I cleaned it. I took care of it like it was the home that I wanted to live in. I didn't, just because it was in the hood, when you walked through the door, it wasn't the hood. Home is what you make it within those 4 walls, within the confines of your walls. Home is not where the home is. Home is where you make it. You can have your mansion in the ghetto. It'll be probably mentally, but hell, even in the physical form, because my house, even in the roughest places I've lived, when you walk in my house, it smells good. My neighbor used to tell me, shout out to Gabby, she used to tell me, every time you open your door, it smells like a fruit roll-up. And I'm like, that's how a house is supposed to smell. I believe in opening windows, letting fresh air in. I don't like stagnant energy. Mind you, I don't smoke or anything like that, so my house is not smoke-filled or anything. But I don't like stagnant energy. I like to open the windows, let fresh air in. I love Glade plugins and Airwick plugins. I'm all about aromatherapy. I'll pick up the candles from the stores like Bath and Body Works. They have great candles. I like the White Candle Barn candles. You can find those in various stores. I just love smells. So I'm all for lighting a candle, burning some sage, burning an incense. But at my home, no matter where I live, is Glade plugins. Plug in. Because I love a good smell because it keeps my house happy. It keeps me happy. When I come home and I open the door and it don't smell like damn sewage. It smells like Hawaiian breeze, or it smells like crisp linen, or it smells like passion fruit flowers. Like, that's how my home smells. And that it doesn't matter where I live. So when she used to tell me that, it would just pay me the greatest compliment, because that lets you know I'm taking care of my house. My furniture don't stink. No, I didn't have real leather furniture at the time, but guess what? I had them leather wipes, and I'm wiping down that vinyl like it's freaking Italian leather. Because I'm taking care of my stuff. I'm dusting my tables. You come in my home and I had glass end tables. They wasn't dusty. They wasn't dirty with rings around from the cups or whatever that was sitting on them. So I take pride in my home wherever it is. I treat it like it's the home that I really wanted to live in. And that's how I was able to elevate and move forward in life and just level up. On a home level, on a mental level, on my clarity level, when you live in the moment as if you already have what you want, it's going to come. It's going to come. And I feel like as we get what we want, okay, we want something else. We want something else. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. They say that's your inner self. That's how you know you're in tune with your higher being, because you want more. That desire that you have in you that's burning, that's your inner being saying, come up higher with me. That's your inner knowing. Because think about it. People who aren't tapped into their inner knowing, they're cool with where they're at. Granted, wherever they at, they could be living in Calabasas, or they can be living in the hood somewhere. Say you're living in Calabasas and you got a decent home, you got a decent job, and you're content right there. I feel like you're not in tune with your higher being, because your higher being is always saying, okay, let's do this, let's elevate, I don't believe in contentment within, I want to say, the physical confines. I don't believe in contentment mentally. Now, some people have it on different levels. Some people may be content physically, but they're not content mentally. Either way, I feel like you're on that plane of leveling up. Your inner knowing is telling you, okay, there's more. Let's go get it. Come higher with me. That desire in you is that inner knowing. That's that inner calling. Come higher. Come level up with me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people fight it. I remember I used to have it and I would shoo away from it like, oh God, I ain't gonna never get that. Like, let me stop wishing, hoping, and dreaming. No, you have to continuously wish and hope and dream in life so you level up and get to where you are. That's why they say dreams come true. If dreams never came true, people be like, whatever, that's just a dream. It ain't gonna happen. No, you're dreaming that, you're feeling that because that's your higher being saying, come on, let's do this. I got you. Now you in tune with me. Now that you feeling you got that fire, that desire, let's do this. And a lot of people don't understand it. Like for so long, I didn't understand why I felt the way I felt. Living in, rough areas or whatever, I always knew, okay, I'm gonna be out of here. I want a bigger house. I want nicer cars. At one point, I didn't understand why I felt like that. I thought I felt like that because, what I see on TV or what I saw, in the physical form of people, when I go to better areas of the city, people driving good cars and stuff. And it wasn't that. It was because I felt like that because that's my inner being saying, okay, let's do this. You want better. Let's get better. I'm going to help you get there. But not a lot of people can see that within themselves, or they don't pay attention to that level of knowing. And we got to get in tune with ourselves. So my advice to everyone today is level up. Get in tune with yourself. Like Abraham Hicks say, get tuned in, tapped in, turned on to your inner being, and it's going to guide you everywhere that you want to go. Give it time. I'm really tapped into my dreams because I dream so vividly, or if I'll dream of something weird, I'll go look it up, and it's the most positive thing that you can ever dream of. Like, I mentioned this in my videos before. When I have a dream and I don't understand it, I'll go to auntieflo.com. That site is amazing because they have every dream that you can think of. So I've had some weird dreams where I feel like, oh, that's kind of bad. But it's not. It's like when she breaks down the meaning of the dream and they go into the details of it, it's a really good thing. And then I walk away feeling like, okay, that's like my confirmation. I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Keep your energy high. Keep your thoughts pure. Keep good in your life. Focus on the good in your life. And no, it's not easy all the time. I'm not going to sit and say, oh, I live such an amazing life and everything's perfect and nothing ever goes wrong. Bullshit. Things go wrong, but I don't focus on them. I'm like, okay, it went wrong. I have a knowing within myself that everything is always going to be all right. Everything is always going to be all right. And that's where you have to get. No matter what goes on, I'm going to have everything that I need financially. I'm going to, and in the spiritual world, I'm going to be brought everything that I need, whether it be tools, resources, or people to get to where I need to be. So there's a manifestation that I have that infinite intelligence is bringing me the resources, the tools, the people, and the money to aid in my manifestations. And that rings true in my life. I've met so many people who have been able to help me. I have been able to pick up different streams of income, doing things that I never thought that I would do. Like I'm not really tapped into this, but hey, I'll learn it. I'll learn it because this person a lot of people I meet, they don't want to take the time to learn certain things. So I'll learn it and bam, next thing I know, I'm getting paid for it. My time is valuable and you have to market yourself like that. You can't, my rates aren't through the roof or anything, but you know your worth. Charge people your worth and then put that tax on that shit. Charge your worth. You know how long it takes you to get something done. Nothing should ever be done for free. Now, have I done things at a discounted rate? Yeah, because I work for small businesses and a lot of times, their cash flow isn't the same as a major corporation. So I understand. And that's where I find my joy, like helping a small business owner who really doesn't understand the books or understand administrative things and how to keep things in order. I find joy in doing stuff like that. When you're passionate about what you do, it's not really work. It's just what I do. But to get paid for it is like the icing on the cake. You're getting paid for something that you like to do, which is amazing. Not a lot of people have tapped into that. or not a lot of people see it the same way. Some people like working for other people because I feel like they haven't found their way yet. And that's okay, because we all find our way in life at different moments in time. If everybody found their way at the same day, time, hour, minute, it would be disastrous, because we'd have, hell, in some offices we do have too many chiefs and not enough Indians, but the world would be like that. So everybody finds their way at different times. Shout out to my mom, because she's always told me everybody gets a turn. Don't look at someone else and be like, oh, why they got that and I've been working hard and I ain't got that yet. Your turn is coming. You have to wait your turn. If everybody went to the grocery store at the same time and everybody was trying to get it through the checkout at the same time, it would be disastrous. There's hell, how many clerks? If there's 5 clerks open, there's 5 people that are getting service at that time. There could be 25 people in lines, but it's one at a time. Everybody gets a turn. Wait your turn. Know that your turn is coming and prepare yourself mentally for it. If you have to, physically for it. Prepare yourself so when it gets here, you're not lost. You're not overwhelmed. Listen to your inner spirit. Listen to your guidance. Listen to your inner knowing, and prepare yourself, because your dreams do come true. You just got to dream. It's Libra Finesse, y'all. Share your mind with me in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share my videos with your family and friends and those of you who you disassociate with. Share my videos. I'll check you guys out later.